All right, yo, what's up, everyone? How we doing? Happy Monday. Hope everyone had a nice weekend and tried to enjoy the Super Bowl. We're ready for our first break of the day, first break of the week, break 3071, 2025 Panini Prizm Football Blaster full case. 20 blocks in total and is a team break. Thanks everyone for grabbing those teams, filling this one out. We appreciate y'all. Good luck. What's up, Jake? What's up, man? Welcome on in, everyone. I need a trash can. Be right back. Go. There you go. All right. Zoom in a little bit here. That's too much. That's too little. That's just right. All right. Box one. Good luck, y'all. We'll take care of all the lasers, whether they are rookie or they're vet. Whenever we do see one of our nicer rookies on the laser, we'll take care of them during the break. We'll also take care of all of the silver rookies. Same thing, whenever we see one of the nicer rookies, we'll take care of them during the break. And of course, we'll keep an eye on the variations. And hopefully we get a couple nice cards here. Got our first patch as well. Alright, so good luck. Silver, Joe Horn, lasers, Vince Ferragamo, Jackson Dart on the rookie. Emont, and nice. It's our first solid rookie laser. Colson Montgomery for the Bears. Nice hit. Jordan Watkins, Tank Bigsby, Global Reach. Brock Bowers and Riley Leonard. Later we'll take care of that one. Kelvin Banks in our first patch. Premier Cheetah. Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins. Zach Bond, Christian Watson. Super Bowl champion Seahawks. Sam Darnold, Super Bowl winner. Just crazy. Hey, well, hopefully it gets a little easier rest of the day for you, man. Happy to have you. All right, patch 2 and box 2. Caleb Johnson, rookie gear. Trevor Etienne. There was that dude in the optic break on side of being like, yeah, K9 Super Bowl MVP. That was crazy. Calls a shot. Yeah, the script, man. Daniil Hunter on the laser. Ty Felton on the laser. Walter Nolan. Travie on the emergent. One A chain base. Lasers, Zay Flowers, and RJ Harvey. We'll take care of that one for Denver. I mean, they put BTA on New England, man. That defense is nasty. Devin Neal, Bucky Irving, silver rookie. Rashard Smith, that's true rookie. That's it there for Kansas City. Baker on the laser. Man, kicker MVP would have been the most bittersweet cherry on top of that crappy game. I mean, I don't know. I don't think crappy is the right word. I think it was boring. Boring game. It was just a defensive showdown. Dude, it was just You know, usually you need to win to get a nickname as cool as the Dark Side. But nah, man, they dominated. The line, secondary, went crazy. Silver rookie. Okay, Pat Bryant, second silver rookie in a row. It's going to Denver. Brad Johnson on the laser. Jalen Milroe, Super Bowl winning champion. Brenton Strange, Mason Taylor on the laser. Kenneth Grant, Shador on the emergent. Buke, Jalen Noel, another nice laser. Luther Burden, and rookie gear, Savion Williams. Rookie gear, Savion Williams. And I know they whooped my Steelers. They made a believer out of me then. Tough. Yeah, it's tough. I'm just happy that we beat the Pats. You know? That was another ugly game. That was like the one bad Drake May regular season game. So, I'm glad we got our win there. Gunnar Helm and patch number 4 going to be Premier. Jay Jets, Justin Jefferson, Vikings. I would rather not. My dad was saying it the entire game. I went over to my parents to watch it. And it's like, Darnold should be a Steeler right now. And I'm like, dude, but we didn't know, you know? Nobody wanted him, really. Lasers Gesicki. Dylan Gabriel, Browns rookie QB on the laser. Prismatic, Calvin Johnson. Troy Aikman, there we go. Another nice rookie on the laser, Ashton Genty. Jamar, Phil Maffa, laser. Michael Penix Jr. year 2, Brock Purdy on the laser. James Lofton. Now, I think the Darnold stuff is the most interesting thing about this game and this season from like a narrative standpoint to me. I mean, a complete cast-off. 13 wins with the Vikings in 2024. Turns back into a pumpkin during the last 2 weeks of the season, regular season and playoffs. People are doubting if he's actually that good. Goes to what looks like now a steal. It's what, 4 years, 100 mil? And, I mean, has that contract not paid for itself already? I mean, he won a fucking Super Bowl. Everything else just feels like, you know, house money. But he has this crazy year, and he hasn't really played poorly in any game, and they just won the Super Bowl. It's crazy. Silver, Archie Manning for box number 5A. Touchdown for A.J. Barner on the laser. Facial Tootin. Sam Laporta, Harold Finn, another nice brown on the rookie. Cam Scattaboo, Fireworks, Joe Burrow. Zach Ertz and Armand Membu on the lasers. 5th patch behind the Eli Kyle Manor is Luther Burden III. One more hit for the Bears on the rookie gear patch. Quinn Williams, Kendra Miller. It's just going to be interesting the way, like, his career could possibly go after this. You know, Super Bowls do a lot for someone's resume. And I was thinking about it on the car ride over, that I feel like the last handful of Super Bowls have been won by like guys who are going to make the Hall of Fame or are Hall of Famers. It's Mahomes and Stafford and Brady and maybe Jalen Hurts. We'll see. We'll see, obviously. But like the last guy who was not like a consensus guy was Nick Foles. He won that, you know, that crazy game against the Pats as a backup, and you know, that dude is a legend now. I wonder if Sam Darnold gets the legend status now forever. Object Estimate on the laser. On the silver. Joyce Peppers. Bears legend, speaking of, on the laser. Shador Sanders on the base. Torrey Holt. DJ Giddens laser. Power Shuck. Emergent. Pretty true. Van Ginkel. Kevin Winston Jr. on the laser. Carson Schlesinger. And our first variation. Nice. Shador Sanders. Out of box number 6. Nice hit, Browns. There we go. Our first variation is a good one. Shocked it wasn't another Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know. Gets a bag. He's a legend in my eyes for one game. Gets the bag. Sorry, you know. But it's all worth it. He's like Dilfer. Oh, but you know, that's not horrible, you know. Winning a Super Bowl is I don't know if you guys know, this is pretty tough. It's actually pretty hard to win a Super Bowl. I've never done it either. But Sam Darnold, it'll be in the obituary. Super Bowl winning quarterback. It's pretty cool. Shouts out, man. Silver GP, All-Pro George Pickens, Ernest Jones on the laser, Armand Membu, Sean Taylor, and there we go. Let's stay hot in this next stack of 5 here. Travis Hunter on the laser. Nice hit, Jags. Assuming that's you, Jake. Genty on the base. Fractal, Patty Mahomes. Aaron Glenn. Malachi Starks laser. Another Dylan Gabriel. Bus. I mean, I don't want to be, you know, that guy, but, you know, we're talking about the whole Hall of Fame talent thing. I think Sam Darnold has, like, established a new floor for, like, can this guy take you to and win the Super Bowl? You know, all this talk about game manager this and game manager that, but, you know, there's going to be maybe some more Sam Darnolds in the future now that teams will just stick with and hope that, hey, if, you know, X, Y, and Z happens, we can still win a Super Bowl. I think it's interesting. I don't know. Jordan Addison, Shamar Stewart, Bryce Young, Matthew Golden. There we go. A nice first rounder. Blazers for the Packers. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna say this or that about Trevor Lawrence, but it's not entirely insane that Trevor Lawrence could win a Super Bowl now. Prismatic Sean Taylor, Laser Cortland Sutton, Derek Harmon on the laser. It's I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting. Yeah, parity, man. Parity and windows open for a lot of QBs, a lot of teams. Just makes this whole thing more fun. You just have to have a defense as good as Seattle's now, you know? Easy peasy, right? Just get your own dark side. That's right. That's easy, right? Everyone can do that. You know, just get a defense like the dark side, get an offensive player as talented as a JSN. You know, that's easy. All teams can do that, right? Get an incredibly smart head coach, you know. All right, box 9. Silver, Kyron Williams, Lasers, Warren Sapp, Raiders edition. Jalen Royals, Tim Tebow. Garrett Wilson, Chris Work on the laser. Jalen Walker, Fireworks, Jordan Addison. MVP on the laser, we'll take care of that one. Matt Stafford, Omarion Hampton, staying in LA with the last rookie laser there. Donovan has a rock. He's crazy. He's unreal. He's a great story too, you know. clear-cut wide receiver 3 for the first, what, 2 or 3 seasons of his career behind Metcalf and Lockett. They both go. He immediately gets his chance as wide receiver 1 and has this year. Sad, you know. Those Buckeyes gotta stay together. What happened? All right, box 10 into the first half. Let's get one more nice rookie here. Silver Marv Jr. Hey, right on cue. There's the offensive player of the year, JSN and the Laser. We'll take care of that. Jalen Lane, Nick Benito, Josie Jewell. That's Quinshawn Judkins on the rookie Brown on the Laser. Trey Harris, Prison Break, Patty Mahomes, Hines Ward, Micah Parsons, Lamar Will Johnson on the Laser. Tyreek Williams, Tyrone Tracy. The Parsons stuff was funny over the weekend too, with his little live show. I do like it when pro athletes get salty. Like, that should have been us up there. It's crazy. What the heck, man? Those damn Buckeyes. I'll try to figure it out next year, too. All right, second half. Caden Ellis, Silver, Ernest Biner, and Clay Matthews, couple Browns legends there on the Silver and the Laser. Trey Amos, Tank Bigsby, nice. The defensive rookie of the year, Carson Schlesinger on the Lasers. Nice hit, Cleveland. There we go. GMO, Donovan Jackson, Fractal Marv Jr., Loudon McConkey, Jalen Royals on the Lasers. Isaac Taslaw. Still looking for that non-numbered color either. The red or the blue, or even the press plate too. So we still have some stuff to chase here. We got only one variation too. Should have plenty more variations to go. Looks like our auto coming up too. All right, box 12, Common Cord, and nah, man, come on, this is what a run you're on, my guy. Silver, significant signatures, Travis Hunter. Nice Travie rookie auto. Oh, the Prizm Blaster case, not too shabby. We'll put that one up on the board. Nice hit. Travis Hunter, rookie auto. Very nice. Blazers, T Sizzle and Maxwell Harrison. Bills, Nicky Monwari. Nice game for him. Prison Break Bowers, Leggett, and would have liked to see him do a little bit more, but Trayvon Henderson, nice lasers there for the Pats. He had some moments. Cam Miller. Silver. Nice year 2 Iceman. We'll take care of that one. Nice Caleb Williams. Savior of Chicago. What's up, Bois? Did you enjoy the game? Oh yeah, next year's gonna be so fun. I already put up the odds for next year. I know I was just talking about Micah Parsons, but Packers are like 25-1. I think that's actually kind of crazy. I feel like that's a little disrespectful. Yeah, we're a year away, but still. This is pretty good. Brees Hall, silver. Aiden Hutchinson. Tyjae Spears on the laser. See if those Lions can get back into form as well. AR and dang. These buffs showing up aplenty here. Shador Sanders now on the laser. Variation and laser. And then the auto and the laser for Travi. Not too shabby here. Jack Beck, Fireworks Lamar. See if that guy can... He's fine. Let's see if he can stay healthy. But that Ravens can figure it out too. Micah Williams in patch number 6. Nice Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. I won't say that too loudly to our guy Blah, but I agree. I agree.
What's up, man?
What's up, brother? How's it going?
Doing well.
Jaws and Devon.
Oh, you should have before me. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Packers. I mean, Seahawks can just up and do it again. I mean, I really do think they can do it again.
Can you tell me? I can't wait to see it. This was big. That's great.
Your Jags even? Bears? I don't know. Silver. Wes Welker. Maybe the Pats are back in it next year. Mike Evans, Mr. 1K on the laser. Colson Lovin on the base. Josh Jacobs. Brian Burns. Tyler Williams on the laser. Riley Leonard. Andrew Van Ginkel Global Reach. Dan Fouts. Kyle Mullins on the laser. Puka. Dave Craig. There we go. Looks like a variation. Another solid one too. Matthew Golden. Nice variation for Green Bay. Pats next year. I mean, it's not insane to be like this. It could happen. The Pats were way ahead of schedule. You know, I was thinking like 9-8, 10-7, and then they made the fucking Super Bowl. Like Drake wasn't supposed to be this good already. You know, there's still holes on that team that they were supposed to address this year. You know, in the draft and in the offseason. Like they should not have made the Super Bowl, and they're way ahead of schedule. It's not insane to be like. They're just going to win it next year. They'll figure it out. Figure out the line. Get Drake one more guy to throw to. And just do it again. It's not insane. I agree, Blo. I agree. Let's just turn off all the injuries, right? Just agree to turn injuries off before the season starts. I like that. All right, box 15. Joshua, Ty Felton, Young Hoku, Najee, and Trey Harris. A couple of Chargers on the lasers. RJ Harvey, Fireworks, Caleb Johnson. Lasers, Adam Thielen. Donovan as a Rocky. We got that sick card. Gannon. Another Colson Loveland laser. Nice. I really like the Bears too.
Yeah, I really like it.
Saints legend Ricky Williams, Jordan Love, Nicky Monwari.
I just left there. I can get back there though. Are you guys gonna work on a
I know people were saying, Jason Myers, and eventually went to K9, but speaking of that Seattle secondary, how about Devin Witherspoon? Dude, he was nuts yesterday. I would not have been shocked if he had made one more big play. He could have won Super Bowl MVP. Honest to God. Like, if he got one of those takeaways, he was insane. Him and Jason are in the same class, right? They're both 2023. Jesus. Get 2 cornerstones in the same freaking class. All right, box 16. Another silver rookie. Okay, JT Tuimoloau, Colts with the silver rookie. Another Colt, Alec Pierce on the laser. Damian Martinez, Malik. Minka, Jalen Walker on the laser. Ooh, okay. Not too shabby. Nice true silver rookie, Cam Scatterbo. I'm not saying Super Bowl or bust for them next year, but don't be surprised if the Giants are actually pretty good next year. How'd it go the first time? How'd it go?
It's good they
OBJ Laser,
did all
Kuba,
the
Hampton.
fiber for all the room.
Nice. Marshall Falk and Jalen Lane on the laser. Nice. So you're headed back now?
Yeah, I want to work on the back.
For sure. Turn injury sliders off and then turn current injuries off as well. Ah, I see. I wonder why. I mean, we'll see. That's the team that I think is the most interesting next year is like what happens with the Chiefs. What do the Chiefs do? How do they address some of the holes in their roster with off-season trades, free agency, the draft, obviously. Officially, whoa. The fall off is heavy, huh? Wow. I will believe it when I see it. Once that guy officially crawls out from under the bed, that boogeyman will still be there, I think. Silver, Max Crosby. He's gone, apparently. They said no more Raiders ever again. Newbin on the laser. That'll be a fun one to go to. Chris Boswell, Jaden Blue on the laser. Kevin Winston, Egbuka on the emergent. Jordan Addison, Josh Connerly on the laser. Curtis Rourke, Derwin James, Leonard Williams. Maybe your Max Crosby Jax thing is not insane to say. Really makes you think. What if Seattle just trades for him? What if he ends up a Seahawk? That would be so nuts. That'd be so gross. I'd make Josh Hines Allen and Max Crosby on both edges. Yeesh. I'm gonna talk about Boogeyman. God damn, that'd be crazy. Alright, box 18. So we have a couple more variations here. Come on. I've got one? No, another true silver. Don't mind that either. TJ Sanders, Buffalo. And there is Super Bowl winner Sam Darnold on the laser. We'll take care of that one too. Callum Mullins, Mark Jr., Jeremiah Owosu, and there we go. Another nice rookie QB on the board. Nice Tyler Shuck on the laser. Nice at Saints. Travion Henderson, Fractal Joe Burrow, Christian Kirk, nice Mika Egbuka. Couple nice NFC South rookies on the board with some lasers in this box. Nice hit Tampa with the Egbuka. Travis Hunter, another variation. Ooh, okay. That's a QB we needed to get on the board as well. Silver variation Jackson Dart. Nice hit Giants. Stay healthy. Tell you, man, 9-8 is very doable. They got the coach, got the QB, got the running back, got the wide receiver. They need a guy. They need a guy or two on the line. And even though their line's not horrible, the defensive line's pretty nasty. They need one more guy in the backfield, though. I mean, they're going to get Caleb Downs, I think. That could just turn them around. I don't know. Staying healthy and nailing this draft. They may be back in it. We'll see. We'll see. Next season is going to be so fun, though. All right, penultimate box. Box 19. Let's do the Cam here. Cam Ward. Not Cam Miller. Not Cam Spencer. Not Cam whatever. We want Cam Ward on the board here. We got Matthew Golden. Andrew Van Ginkel will be our red. So our non-numbered red. Nice hit for the Vikings. Andrew Van Ginkel. Little short print there. Skull. Nice hit. What do you pay? Patty. Geno Stone. Will Howard on the laser. There we go. Derek Harmon. Prismatic Randy Moss. Gerald Riggs. Elijah Arroyo on the laser for Seattle. Okay, Starks, Herbie, Silver, as Baker Mayfield's, Creamsicles, very clean, and Jets legend Quinn Williams. And then there was one last box. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate y'all starting off our day. Pretty solid on the blaster case here. See if we can get one more nice rookie QB like we asked for. Want that Cam Ward. Well, we got some nice lasers, some nice variations, a nice rookie silver, 6 patches, and a pretty good rookie auto too. We'll do a full recap of it after this box. Always, man. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for hanging out. Spending some time with us today. Box 20. Silver. Eric Armstead. Jags. Jamar on the laser. Marion Hampton. Saquon. Young Ho Koo. Not the quarterback, but another nice rookie that we're looking for. Pro Bowl rookie tight end Tyler Warren. Nice hit. Colts. Dave Casper, Quinshon Judkins, Fireworks, Amon-Ra, Greg Rosso, Ray Lewis, and trolling us. Jamari DK on the laser. One more variation. Jack Beck. Could it be with the Genty? Alright, Jack Beck going to be the last variation in the last box. Alright. Alright. Daniel Carlson and Cooper DeJean. That is the break. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Do a quick recap. We'll sleeve and top load all of these boxes. Got a decent amount of silver rookies that we'll sleeve and top load along with some of our base and our inserts and lasers. Speaking of the lasers that we already have top loaded, Tyler Warren, Amika Egbuka, Tyler Shuck, nice hit, Colston Loveland, Shador Sanders, Trevion Henderson, Carson Schlesinger, Matthew Golden, Travis Hunter, Ashton Genty, RJ Harvey, and one more Colston Loveland. Our variations: Jack Beck, Shador Sanders, Jackson Dart, a couple of our nice QBs, and nice Matthew Golden for Green Bay. Silver True Rookie, nice Cam Scatterbill, Giants, go Devils. And our red short print, non-numbered Andrew Van Ginkel. 6 patches, starting off with the Premier, some vets. Jonathan Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, and 3 rookie gears. Luther Burden III, Savion Williams, and Trevor Etienne. And a nice rookie auto. Silver Significant Signatures, Travis Hunter. Nice hit. Travis Hunter on the auto. Ends our recap. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you in a bit for our next break of the day. Another heater of select baseball hobby. Full case team break style.